Earth and its several colonies watched as Startake Enterprises embarked on the most ambitious sports venture ever undertaken. Most were skeptical that such a venture would pay off, but some companies immediately saw its potential. These are the portal arenas founded by companies other than Startake. Helix is the ultimate training ground for competitors who want to get in close and personal. It features long hallways and tight corridors, making control of the rocket launcher crucial. The Helix Monument was built to commemorate humanity's achievement of mastery over nature. Worldway Corporation originally intended the facility to power the monument, but like many iconic locales, it was converted to a portal arena. The decision to turn part of the monument into a sports complex was deemed controversial at best by the locals, while spectators and fans elsewhere were enamored with the idea of an arena existing at such an iconic wonder. Helix was the first arena not sponsored or backed by Startake, and is entirely owned and operated by Worldway Corp, otherwise known just as Corp. The monument is located in the midst of the sprawling Arctic metropolis of Resolute. With the ability to terraform, the inhospitable Arctic archipelago was transformed to a usable landmass. Corp is looking to expand their investment in Splitgate arenas, but are embroiled in lawsuits and a public relations crisis with the city of Resolute concerning Helix's retrofit. All options are on the table for Corp to resolve their predicament, including the possibility of relocating their arena. Once an underground missile base, Club Silo is now a nightclub where attendees can place their bets on competitors while viewing them from behind the safety of bulletproof glass. This arena features a lot of verticality with a large open center and angled walkways from red to blue base. Back when tensions were heightened between conglomerates and megastates, an arms race began. Companies like 3K were in the perfect position to profit from these tensions. Many secret missile bases were constructed and placed all over Earth, including major cities. After the J-Delta-7 event took place, a new sense of unity around the world took hold, ending the arms race. While 3K signed the J-Delta-7 treaty, their entire industry was destroyed overnight, threatening to bankrupt them. The company adapted to the new climate and unexpectedly reformed itself to an entertainment and nightlife business. Years later, after the discovery of Portal Tech, 3K was one of the few early companies to see potential in the sport of Splitgate. One of their former missile silos was already remodeled into a dance club, so it was a natural fit to add in a portal arena to entertain guests in a new way. Club Silo is another example of Greek mythology being a cultural mainstay with its Aphrodite-themed colors, foliage, and imagery. Thanks to Club Silo's fame, 3K's new portal arena is credited with accelerating the popularity of Splitgate. Built in the year 2552, Atlantis is an underwater utopia filled with beauty and riches. As the primary income source, the combat arena attracts thousands of tourists a day. The focal point of the arena is its open center where the BFB can be found. Global Warp became the first company to be born from the portal boom. They specialize in private transport for commuting and tourism through their own portal network. Atlantis was one such tourist destination located under the West Sea of Elysium. Some of the sea life from Earth was introduced into the tightly regulated waters around the arena. Atlantis became infamous among the Splitgate athlete community because of its location under 100 meters of water. Despite Global Warp's repeated assurances that the glass barrier can withstand not only bullets, but also tsunamis, players always keep an eye on the nearest portal surface just in case they need to make a quick getaway. Atlantis was also the first Splitgate arena not to require a complete overhaul to accommodate a portal arena. Before its days as a sports facility, it was originally used as a portal terminal for incoming and outgoing travelers around the cluster. Global Warp was planning to expand to a larger portal terminal anyways, so converting their original Atlantis facility to their own portal arena made perfect sense. Situated atop the tallest Japanese forest, this treehouse-inspired map is the smallest arena. With intimate corridors and exposed ramps, combatants are guaranteed to see plenty of combat. Try to move as a unit, as there are few places to hide. And do not be afraid to battle in this arena, as it is an honor to die at Highwind. The forest was the result of the first ever terraforming attempts on Earth. In a struggle against the desertification of Earth, terrain engineers tested their cutting-edge techniques on a dying forest in Japan. Not only did the trees spring to life immediately, but it had a major overcorrection in their growth. Military supply manufacturing giant Black Armor wanted to diversify their investments and saw the potential for making armor and weapons for the up-and-coming sport of Splitgate. Black Armor was able to dedicate some of its industrial power in creating unique suits and guns intended for Splitgate. On their native island of Honshu, another opportunity to expand presented itself. Highwind was originally meant to be a treetop hotel, but had to be abandoned by Solaris, the company constructing it. Black Armor saw their chance to fully enter the sports industry by taking over the Treehouse Hotel and adapting it to a portal arena. Highwind's maintenance costs are considerably higher than most Splitgate arenas due to the ever-growing foliage and trees surrounding it. Despite this, the arena still turns a profit due to the massive audience that Splitgate competitions garner. Abyss is an underground cave with a large open center. Since combatants fight underground, gunfire cannot be heard from the surface. Fight with caution. If you perish at Abyss, you may never be found. Of course, that's just the marketing hook for the arena. Unfortunately for the company who founded Abyss, their venture in building a new sports facility for Splitgate was a financial failure. To this day, advertisements for old weapons and forgotten tournaments can be found throughout the arena. The Aztec-inspired layout was a bold design choice that, unfortunately, made the arena less popular to spectators. However, some speculate that underhanded measures were taken against the arena by Startake, who have been known to have a long-standing dispute with the original owners of Abyss. But that's just a rumor. However, Abyss was still popular enough among top athletes who still wished to use the combat zone. As a result, Abyss became the first public Splitgate arena, fully crowdfunded to sustain the cave facility. The downside was the maintenance costs for the antimatter generator and restoration field. Those two systems demanded 100% of all donations be committed to it, meaning that lighting, updating ads, and trimming foliage were a non-priority. The original rumors that it's possible to permanently die in Abyss if you fall still exist to today. With the arena's dilapidated appearance, players go out of their way to ensure that they don't accidentally fall into the pit. Once a luxury beach resort, Oasis is now a beachside battlefield open to all combatants. This sunny and sandy arena features long lines of sight and tall portal walls, so make sure you locate a long-range weapon. Note, rest and relaxation are not included while fighting on Oasis. The corporation Solaris was formed as the result of a corporate spin-off away from solar industries. Shortly after the discovery of portal technology, a major rift between executives formed over what direction the company should go. The side that didn't want to invest in the new tech remained as Solar Industries, while the side that did became Solaris. A major downside to splitting off as a company was the lack of financial capital. The newly formed Solaris decided that establishing several picturesque resorts and hotels across several planets along the newly created portal infrastructure was the fastest way to be profitable once again. Despite being praised as one of the most beautiful resorts in the portal network, Oasis wasn't attracting the number of visitors that Solaris expected. Oasis represented their biggest investment into portal technology, so if it wasn't successful, the company would be in severe decline. In a desperate attempt to save the resort and the company, it was decided that instead of using the beautiful beach resort as a place for guests to lounge, Oasis was to be converted into a Splitgate arena. Solaris's gamble paid off. Their visitor goal was more than exceeded as athletes and spectators were drawn to Splitgate matches and stayed for Oasis's amenities. The success surrounding the arena was so great that any previous financial issues were on their way to being resolved. This has caused Solaris to shift their focus to making more arena resorts in the future.